Hey guys, it's MichaelB the Game Genie, and this is part 1 of my September update to my NES Complete Collection Chronicles. Like I alluded to in my last episode of my NES Complete Collection Chronicles, the lattest part of August and September has been a crazy whirlwind month. I've picked up so many NES titles, it seems like it just completely coming out of the woodworks. So I have a lot to share with you this month, and I'm probably going to have to break it up because no one really wants to sit here and watch an hour-long video. So I'll try to get through it as quickly as possible. I'm not going to be as long-winded with some of the games, telling you about them. If I don't know a lot about them, I'm just going to be honest and tell you I don't know. Anyways, let's get started. I guess the obvious answer is this insanely full box of games. You remember my last episode of my NES Complete Collection Chronicles, I mentioned a guy by the name of Justin, who I had recently got in contact with here at St. John's, who's a reseller, really nice guy, selling NES games. He's a collector himself. He led me onto a massive score he got of almost 300 games, and I was surprised how many out of those 300 I actually needed. So I'm going to dig in, and let's go. First game I picked up is one I'm actually super excited to find. I know my good friend Aaron from Retro Liberty just found this recently as well. It was in one of his NES Pursuit videos. And Pat the NES Punk did a great review on it. Chubby Cherub. Not an easy game to find, one I'm happy to finally have in my collection. Hey! An AVGN game, Dragon's Lair. It's terrible to play. The Mutant Virus. This game is awful. It's one I've been looking to find for a long time, The Last Ninja. There's a little sticker on it that says Game of the Year. I've played it, it's okay, but I don't know how this got graded as Game of the Year. I don't know if Jaleco just decided to put it on their label. I don't know. A Chimerica game, B-52. Hey, Spelunker. I know nothing about this game, excited to try it out. Black Box Soccer. Excited to finally have this one. Getting pretty close to having all the Black Box games now, I think. I need Stack Up and Donkey Kong. There might be a couple others. Tecmo Baseball. Huge fan of Tecmo Bowl and Super Tecmo Bowl. Hopefully Tecmo Baseball is somewhat as good. I've never played it. Speaking of which, Tecmo Bowl. I've passed this game over so many times when I've seen it in stores. Because I knew I had Tecmo Super Bowl. I don't know why I didn't realize I didn't have Tecmo Bowl, but now I finally do have the classic, the great Tecmo Bowl. Sesame Street Countdown. 1, 2, Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds are go. Treasure Master. I know nothing about this game. It's actually got a pretty cool cover, so hopefully it's fun. We'll see. Shinjin the Ruler. I love this game. Just because of the label. It's the most ridiculous label ever. Like, if you have a NES top loader, maybe the label could help you. That's like the only way. Another AVGN game, Hide Glide. Looking for a terrible rendition of the Indiana Jones theme? Hide Glide's your game. Joshua. More Bible Adventures. I needed that. Actually, I need it for my collection, but I've never ever played one of the Bible Adventure games. People out there, if you want to let me know if there are any good ones, let me know. Fist of the North Star. Very excited to finally have this game in my collection. Actually, my good friend Chris, Weekend Game Guy, actually had an extra copy of this and he was going to send it to me. I'm glad I found my own copy. And Chris is a really good guy, but it's actually very expensive to ship games up here to Canada, so I'm glad he didn't have to ship it up and I found my own copy. Anyways, thanks Chris, and excited to have Fist of the North Star finally in my collection. Funhouse. I know absolutely nothing about this game. Goal 2. Goal! Another Chimerica game, Firehawk. Unfortunately, this one had a bit of label damage up the top. I don't know if you can see that there. Oh yeah, here we go, focus. Terra Cresta. Don't know a whole lot about this. Vic Tokai is a producer. They made the Go-Go 13 games. They're really good, so we'll see how this goes. Double Strike. Alright, another one I'm really excited about. Caveman Games. I can't believe I didn't already have this in my collection. Caveman Games is so much fun. So excited to finally have it. Another game I'm excited to pick up, Ghost Lion. Ghost Lion is a very odd RPG. I only found out about it, actually it was around this time last year when I was up visiting my wife. We took a trip up to Maine. Saw it in a video game store up there and I left it there. Too bad, because it's actually a pretty interesting game. I didn't know what it was at the time, didn't know it was an RPG. Found out about it recently from some guys on YouTube, and hey, they say it's interesting, so I'm excited to play Ghost Lion.
Don't give up your day job.
Last Action Hero, another game I'm very, very excited to finally find. Ever since I saw the AVGN Schwarzenegger episode, I was looking for all the Schwarzenegger games. I was looking for all the games anyways, obviously, but really wanted to find the Schwarzenegger games. I think I'm just missing Terminator and Terminator 2 right now. Proven to be really hard to find, but finally Last Action Hero. And to be honest, I actually love this movie. I don't know why. It's just so weird, I guess. I love Last Action Hero, and AC/DC did an amazing song for it called Big Gun, which the music video is hilarious. If you ever get a chance, check it out.
Hi.
Rollerblade Racer. I have no idea if this is any good. Rollerblade Racer. More Sesame Street goodness. Big Bird's Hide and Speak. Puzzle, made by the good people at American Video Entertainment. California Games. I think so many people as kids just got this game for the one fact of the beautiful woman on the front cover. Let's be honest, the people who actually did have it, did you have it because you thought they had fun games in California?
Bo knows baseball. Bo knows football. Bo knows basketball too.
Bo knows Nintendo? Bo Jackson's Baseball. The Blue Maryland, the complement to the Black Bass. Big Nose, the Caveman. What else would he be? Battle Tank. Sounds like a fun game. I've played some bad tank type games, so hopefully this one's better. Mystery Quest, made by Taxan, who also made the amazing first G.I. Joe game. So anyways, I was impressed with that. Excited to try this out and see if that's reasonably somewhat as good. We'll see. Muppet Adventure, Chaos at the Carnival. Oh, the hijinks that will be had. The Bard's Tale. Excited to finally add this to my collection. Don't know a whole lot about this one. Metal Mech. Another Jaleco game without Jaleco on the label. It actually says Metal Mech. I think that's all the later Jaleco games were like that. Anyways, Metal Mech. I'm excited to try this out. I was a huge Robotech fan growing up. I know I'm really outing myself as a major nerd here, but I love the whole mechanized robots thing. Excited to try this out. Athletic World. Man oh man, do I wish this was Stadium Events. Same game, different price. Mag Max. I've seen this game so many times, it's not even funny. One of the big reasons I wish I had a proper NES checklist on my phone that I could just randomly check, because for some reason I almost thought I had this and I almost thought I had Mad Max. Turns out I had neither game. But now I have Mag Max. Load Runner. I'm actually really excited to try this out. I don't know if it's very good, but we'll see. And the cool thing about this game is this is actually from Game Exchange. See that all the time in the Game Chaser videos, the Game Exchange, where I think that's where Billy found the Flintstones surprise at Dinosaur Peak. It's cool to see the logo on something all the way up here in Newfoundland. George Foreman's KO Boxing. It's just me, but after Punch-Out, there is no boxing games on the NES for me. But anyways, George Foreman's KO Boxing. Clash Ball by Sofel. I know nothing about it. I'll try it out, we'll see.
And now...
Hey, Rocky! Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat!
Again?
Open up my sleeve! Presto! Ooh, don't know my own strength!
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
Moose and Squid. That's terrible. The Adventures of Rocky, Bullwinkle, and Friends. I watched a lot of this growing up. Not by choice, just that's what was on TV for some reason. Captain Comic. Conan the Barbarian. I'm a huge fan of the Conan movies. I'm so excited they're actually making another one with Arnold Schwarzenegger as Conan. I don't know how he's going to look in his lion skin or whatever, but I'm excited to see how it goes. Anyways, Conan. I think this is more based off the actual Marvel Comics Conan. Heard it's not a great game to play, though. Alright, now we're getting to the really, really good stuff in the box. Casino Kid 2. This is a very, very hard game to find. I know my buddy Chris Weekend Game, I mentioned him earlier, he's got a copy of it. I've played it a bit. I know I suck at gambling, and I didn't get very far, but actually it's a really cool game. Casino Kid 2. Very excited to have it in my NES collection. Not an easy game to find. Last but not least, probably the gem of the box that I picked up. Actually, there were a couple gems in there. Chubby Cherub is pretty cool to have. So is Casino Kid 2. But this is the game I'm actually the most excited to have because I love light gun games. Baby Boomer. Oh yeah. Baby Boomer and Chiller. I probably have the two rarest light gun games now. Of course somebody's going to mention one I didn't think about. But anyways, I have both Baby Boomer and Chiller. Two unlicensed, great light gun games. I think actually, I don't know if it's Baby Boomer, but Chiller uses two light guns. I don't know about Baby Boomer. I've played it. I actually found it kind of terrible, but I have it now. Baby Boomer. Anyways, guys, if you've been following along, that massive box of games resulted in me adding 46 new games to my NES collection. Last time I was at 454, which brings me to 500. 500. That's a huge accomplishment. I can't believe this. It hasn't been that long I've been collecting games, but now I have 500 NES games already. And we're only a little ways through this video. I still have two more massive piles to go through. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for following along on this journey. I know this has been a long video, and there's more to come in future videos. This is MichaelB the Game Genie. Thank you for watching me get to 500, and I'll talk to you next time. Shooting the video of this is actually not the longest part. The longest part is going to be putting this massive ton of games into my alphabetized NES collection. I've got a big job ahead of me.